if you're not 6 foot, if you don't have hunter eyes, if you don't have a positive canful tilt, if you don't have facial harmony, it's over for you. You're ugly. You'll never be able to look max. You might as well just rope max. That's what a lot of looks maxers want you to believe. This whole looks maxing trend has gone crazy, where it just started from you trying to look better, and now it's obsessing about eye type you have, what eye colors you have, like how your facial harmony is. I don't even understand half those terms. But basically, everyone is complicating looks maxing. Everyone is overcomplicating it so much by simply just adding all these useless things and all of these ridiculously complicated things of just looks maxing. Like, in order to do it, you have to have a full American Psycho Patrick Bateman style morning routine where you use like 20 different lotions, 12 different shampoos, and about 1,000 moisturizers. But that's just not the truth. By doing this, by focusing so much on all this useless garbage like facial harmony or which canful tilt you have, or even your height, things that you cannot possibly change, you'll never be able to improve your looks. Over the past few years, I have radically increased my attractiveness and my looks, at least in my opinion. And basically, the way I did this was not through focusing on canful tilt, on height, on all of these aspects, on all these things that I couldn't change and were just genetics. Instead, I focused on things that I actually could change that would actually make a huge difference in how I looked. Now, if you've ever heard of the 80-20 principle, which is you get 80% of the results from 20% of the work, that is the exact philosophy that we're going to apply today to looksmaxing. Now, in order to get this 80% of results, you have to focus on, in my opinion, three things. It's going to the gym and becoming muscular, building an aesthetic body. It's improving your hair, your face, basically just a hygiene one. And the third one is the clothes you wear. Your style will be improved if you become more muscular, as clothes will just fit better when you have a more muscular physique. These are the things that will improve your looks significantly in quite a short period of time, like 1 to 2 years, if you focus on them. If you get Mogwarts or any of these other looks maxing courses where they teach you, oh, you have to squint in order to train your eyes to become more like hunter eyes, or you have to get a nose job, all this like ridiculous stuff, you will never, it will take you years in order to like make even a small amount of change to even look even 1% better. However, if you go to the gym consistently for 2 years, if you take care of your hygiene, which means like getting rid of any acne, taking regular showers, really simple stuff, improving like just wearing like even simple like blank t-shirts like this, just as long as they fit well, you'll be able to radically increase your attractiveness extremely quickly. If you look at the person who popularized looksmaxing, which is Syrian psycho k.shami, like the way that he was able to looksmax from this to this is simply through him going to the gym, becoming more muscular, him taking care of his hygiene, which means like growing, well, I guess growing out his hair doesn't really count, but like getting rid of his acne and all that, and also improving his style, wearing better clothes. Now he wears more suits than that, but those were the three things that radically increased his attractiveness. It wasn't focusing on squinting, it wasn't focusing on things that he can't change because they're genetics. It wasn't focusing on his height or anything like that. It was simply focusing on those three things, which is going to the gym and building a muscular body, just improving your hygiene, and also improving your style. That was it. It's really simple, but so many people overcomplicate it so they can sell you a course on it. Because you can't really sell a course on, well, I guess you could sell a course on going to the gym, but you can't really sell it like because everyone already knows that they should be doing that already. This is really simple advice that anyone knows already if you really think about it. But by selling you this advice on, oh, how to get rid of your negative canful tilt and turn it into positive, how to turn your A10 eyes into B12, it's just ridiculous. The only reason that people do that is so they can just sell you a course. And this is the reason why a lot of these male models who are looked upon like gods by the fans of Looksmaxxing, like Chico, are just saying how negative and how toxic Looksmaxxing has become. And he says like, "Oh, you shouldn't want to mog people," which is a bit silly, but I think it's okay to mog someone, but like by focusing on these really like niche things that you could focus on once you've already improved your attractiveness that much, like by 80%, because you focus on going to the gym, improving your hygiene, improving your style. That's the 20% that gives you the 80% of results. The other 80% that gives you 20% of the results are focusing on like height maxing surgery, like changing your nose surgery, like all of these ridiculous things that will not really benefit you, but require a lot of time, a lot of energy, and just a huge amount of stress to do. So basically, if you want to look max, focus on these three things, ignore everything else. I learned this from Hamza, the self improvement YouTuber, which is the way he found success was that he simplified everything. The reason why he became so successful was he focused on creating YouTube videos and reading books, reading self improvement books, and then implementing everything he learned into his own life, and then created videos explaining it for us. Those are the two things he did every day. Really, really simple stuff, and yet he is now a multi-millionaire because of it. And then he was saying the way he increased his size of his legs was he was doing like 10 different exercises on leg day. He was there for like 2 hours and he shortened it to like 3 or 4 exercises. And he was gone after 40 minutes and his legs like doubled in size. So basically, the way that you actually grow, the way that you improve is you simplify everything. So don't focus on all this ridiculous looks maxing content, which is like 10 ways that you can looks max. And the number one way is you have to walk around like this, like squinting the whole day, because that will improve, that will grow the muscle, that will develop the muscles in your eyes to squint naturally. Or like doing like facial exercises. I know First Man's done this, but like doing that to develop your the bones in your face, or it's some of it is just really ridiculous. So just focus on the simple things. Focus on going to the gym and losing body fat if you have to, going proper bulking, cutting, build an aesthetic physique. Focus on like if you want to grow out your hair, but then if you do, make sure it's hygienic, make sure you take regular showers, like really, really simple stuff, and then just improve your style. Just wear like just basic clothes. I like just plain t-shirts and like cargos and jeans, like really basic stuff. My design teacher would always say, keep it simple, stupid. It's like what Dwight said. The best advice he got from Michael was keep it simple, stupid. It hurt his feelings every time, but it's amazing advice. If you want to improve your looks, just focus on those three simple things and forget about all the blubber, forget about everything else until you've actually made enough progress in those three things that now you can go, okay, maybe if I start doing this, maybe if I start doing like taking different things, maybe I can improve my attractiveness even more. But you only do that once you've built the base, and the base is done by doing those three simple things. Now, if you've learned about how to stop overcomplicating looks maxing, how to stop overcomplicating all this, then please like the video and subscribe to support a small, unconventional self-improvement YouTuber. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, where I can help you personally through your looks maxing journey, the link is in the bio in the description. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.